NBA players who quit basketball in their prime. Back in the 2010 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks selected 21-year-old big man Larry Sanders with the 15th overall pick. At 6'11" with a 7'7" wingspan, he was exactly what the Bucks needed, a true defensive anchor. You see, his first 2 seasons were rough. He struggled with fouls and he barely got minutes. But by his 3rd year, everything started to change. Sanders became one of the league's best rim protectors, even recording a triple-double with blocks against Minnesota. He had one of the best defensive field goal percentages, holding opponents to just over 40% shooting at the rim. Suddenly, Milwaukee felt like they had found their defensive anchor. In 2013, the Bucks believed their future was set. They had just drafted a skinny 18-year-old from Greece named Giannis Antetokounmpo, and at the same time, they rewarded Sanders with a 4-year, $44 million contract extension. The plan was to make Giannis guarding the perimeter and Sanders protecting the paint. They were supposed to grow into one of the most terrifying defensive duos in the league. But here's where the story took an unexpected turn. Within just 16 months of signing that deal, Sanders was no longer on the court. It's not because injuries or even age. Instead, the pressure of fame began to overwhelm him. Sanders had struggled with anxiety and depression for years and used marijuana to cope, but the league kept suspending him for it. He also got into a bar fight that left him with a broken thumb. By Christmas Eve 2014, after a heated practice with Jason Kidd, Sanders suffered a panic attack so severe that he had to check himself into a hospital. Just 2 months later, he made a decision that would shock the league. He stepped away from basketball and gave up more than $20 million in guaranteed money, settling for a $13 million buyout instead at just 26 years old. At the time, fans and media thought it was because of drugs, anger issues, or locker room problems. But when Sanders finally spoke out, he explained that he wasn't running from basketball. He was prioritizing his mental health because he felt like he wouldn't survive if he kept going. In the end, Larry Sanders never became the defensive star Milwaukee had imagined, but he proved that sometimes choosing yourself is the biggest win.